weather. This is Sundown Rundown.
Good evening. Well, we have the 7th tropical cyclone of the season that has formed in the Timor Sea. Tropical Cyclone Francis is a Category 1 system with gusts up to 95 kilometers an hour and sustained winds of 65 kilometers an hour. It's a Category 1 tropical cyclone, and again, the 7th of the season, which technically closes on Sunday. Let's take a look at the satellite imagery because it's very easy to spot. It's this big mass of white cloud over there, and you can see how it's spiraling around in a clockwise fashion. Now, there's actually no warning area out for this system. It is fairly far off the coast, over 180 kilometers, north of the Tiwi Islands. There is a watch zone, however. Let's first take a look at the rainfall and where it is affecting right now. Bands of heavy rain and thunderstorms are affecting the top end and parts of the Tiwi Islands. Now, there is a severe weather warning out for heavy rainfall and damaging wind gusts. Those wind gusts over 90 kilometers an hour, they'll occur in thunderstorms. We saw one at about 9:10 this morning at McClure Island, 83 kilometers an hour there. But heavy rain is really enveloping the Tiwi Islands and, of course, the peninsula of the Arnhem coast. For Darwin, you've had 2.4 millimeters since 9 a.m., but other places have exceeded 70 millimeters. Now, this is the details of the system. There you go. You got those sustained winds of 65 kilometers an hour, and it's going to continue in that southwesterly direction over the next few days with little changes to its forecast track. Now, there's a watch zone from Wyndham to Curry Bay, including Mitchell Plateau. But it's really kind of a just-in-case situation here. If any gales do develop with gusts up to 110 kilometers an hour, they'll only occur on Saturday, so we have plenty of notice. And it doesn't really look like it's going to be bringing too many direct impacts on the mainland, other than the showers and the storms that we're currently seeing affecting northern parts of the top end. Much of the same will be felt across the Kimberley region a little bit later. Let's now take a look at what's happening in the southeast of the nation, because we still have showers affecting parts of Victoria as well as South Australia, but they've eased back. So now as we go into this morning and then watch the time tick by, we can see how the showers have decreased in frequency as well as intensity throughout the day as high pressure has really begun to build over southern parts of Victoria. You can see there it's really not producing too much rain, only about a millimeter or two. However, it is still quite cold under that general southerly flow. Sydney on 17 degrees and Melbourne's barely risen above 13 degrees today, currently sitting at 11.4. Hobart, another cold day, 12.4 degrees, and Mount Gambier also at 13. It feels a lot colder than this, though, due to the wind chill factor. Right now, Adelaide feeling closer to 14 degrees right now, and Melbourne still feeling a little bit cool, 11 degrees. Let's check on what the temperature forecast is going to be, because it's going to be an absolutely cold one tonight, particularly for you in southeast Queensland. Now, widespread frost is still likely tonight on the southern and central ranges of New South Wales, as well as northeastern parts of Victoria. As you can see, those temperatures dipping to below zero tonight in some places. But also, tonight's going to be quite cold for you in southeast Queensland. Now, it was cold this morning. In fact, the coldest day in about 5 months for you in Brisbane, but it's looking like it's going to get even colder, potentially dropping to as low as 10 degrees.